Hello guys, welcome back to Necromancer Plays Amnesia the Dark Descent. You know, I'm playing right after the last one and I have not calmed down at all, but let's get right back in. We're gonna continue where we left off.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Okay, I don't know what that was about, but we're gonna continue on. I think I found the elevator thing, so I think I can just go down here. I don't know exactly what I found, but let's check. I'm pretty sure I found the elevator thing. It's not working, so no, I did not find the elevator thing. I think I just need the key to the machine. So I just needed to go down there for something I didn't need yet. I need to stop looking. I keep looking over there, because the camera used to be there. I need to remember it's right in front of me. So I came from down, so I think we need to go up. So right now we have the study. We have the guest room. I'm gonna go with the guest room. Sounds like there'll be a lot of oil in it. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. I don't know what that one's about exactly. But I'm guessing maybe it's a two-parter, and the next one will tell us.
My journal is gone. So what would they want with my journal?
I don't like the sound of this. Oh, it's bright in here. Oh, but there's hiding spots. There's hiding spots. I actually really need oil. So I'm gonna just peek at everything. Is that labondum? Labondum. And I need labondum. Alright, let's read this.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
See, this confuses me a little, because I always thought the creatures that are haunting me in this are all from my mind. The door is stuck. I'm guessing he's just going to say, the lock is broken, find another way into the... Open the closest door in the guest room. But, okay, so... I always thought the creatures were in your mind, but everything he's saying... Oh, look at this rabbit. Bye, rabbit. Tricks off for kids. Everything it says seems to be that... Stop whispering! Everything he says seems to imply that the creatures came from somewhere else. Which doesn't make sense. Because I thought they were from your mind. I mean, it would make sense about why, even when they hit him, he comes back, you know, just with, like, his memories. I don't know, it's called amnesia, so he forgets. It's like, don't give up. But, so I always thought they were from his mind, but everything seems to suggest he picked these creatures up on the road. But I guess...
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface.
Okay.
His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
I don't know. But I'm guessing that orb is important to why we're all going crazy. I think that makes... Stop whispering! I think that orb is making us crazy too. Oh, I got it. Oh, boom!
The key. Please, let it be here.
Let it be here. Up to the machine room, yeah. Not there. Okay, I can do that. Yo, close. Shh. What is it? Shh. Okay, we're fine. He can't actually hear me. This one's the smallest map ever. Did he actually leave? Or is that a trap? Is this a bait? Is this a bait? Is he actually gonna be right here? I can't.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Okay, so I see this orb is important, but we're gonna find out why. Can I pick up that shirt? There's no key in here. Was this literally just for the notes? Oh, I see. I'm smart. Oh, there's no key in there. Why is there no key in there? There's no key in here. Is this a secret door? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm an idiot. Oh,
thank God,
I'm a
there
genius.
it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
I'm a genius. When did I get so smart? I didn't actually know what's in there. Okay, I'm gonna sprint here. Watch, he's gonna just stand out. Stop whispering! I swear! He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and like collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Holy crap, that's too real. A little kid could... I'm just gonna duck. Okay, cautiously. Do I need to go into the study? I'm just gonna... Is he gonna be in here? Why is this door closed? Hello? Scary monster? Excuse me. Do I have the key? I have a feeling the strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. Holy crap. Okay, I feel like this room's gonna not go well. I feel like this room is not gonna go well. Why is honestly, let me just explore. Nice. We're going in here. Why is there
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Okay. Oh, I did not mean to blast that against the wall. We're back out. Okay. The story's slowly coming together. Is Herbert, I forget, is Herbert the guy we're going to kill in the basement? Alright. Why we gotta do this? I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. And watch, this will be where the monsters. Or is this just where more stories? Ow. Hey, so if anyone watching this ever, I'm not gonna do it now unless someone asks for it. Hey. But, oh yeah, I need to do this. Just for now. I'm just looking. If anyone ever actually... Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Oh, I do have to go to the study room.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Okay, see, the strange thing is, those correlate with the little stories that I've been reading between every room change. So I don't know if that's coincidence or those are actually all through the story. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. See, now they're trying to connect. Now they're starting to connect to the story, which changes this a lot. But why is this door closed again? You really gotta stop closing that door when I ain't closing that door. What was I saying? If anyone asks, or if anyone wants, to see more who I am, Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other days cast such a terrible shadow. So if anyone wants me to blog and maybe show my room around, show my life around a little bit, I would gladly do that. If anyone wants, I can do that. I know you saw in the first few videos my room a little. I have a cool bookshelf over there with a bunch of manga on it. Manga and other books. So if you want to see that, just ask. I would love to try a blog. I'm still new at this, so people have to request what they want. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below. If you comment below, man, I'll probably make whatever video you want. Not any video you want, but you know. I'll gladly take suggestions and accommodate as best as I can. What is this? To my most trusted student and friend, Joanna Wire? I'm sorry if I butchered that. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods in the summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for, so there's multiple. For the last 20-odd years, it is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture is smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstrat, investigating one of the antiqued trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Alright, if you would like, I'm going to pause it here. There's a lot of reading and I want to keep getting through the episode. So read this real quick, and then you can read this again. It's a little long. He's talking about the orb I see. Your friend and mentor. Alright. That was... I think that's all there is. I'm gonna keep moving. I hear something. I hear something that I'm not gonna like, and the game knows that. Is this to consider... Oh. Hello. Let me just close that real quick. There's another little button.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Oh, get away. Oh, that was disgusting. Animal experiment. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. I see why he's killing everyone now. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. So he's basically harnessing fear from people. No, we are not doing this, mannequin. I hate mannequins as much as the next guy. So he's basically harnessing fear from people. That is messed up. He was basically torturing an animal to try it. Poor freaking dog. That makes me upset because I love dogs. And, oh, fucking White got a jump scare. Why? There's no need for that. Is this like a setup for future attacks? Or is that... 1658, January 9th. Further disappointments. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relations to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has made in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans may emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Yeah, but we already know that you hired people to go... We already know that you hired people to go acquire these bodies. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. of this nonsense. What is this? Find another way around the rubble in the study. Oh, great. I'm just gonna sprint in. Why? That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. Does it say for? Oh, that's just another bird. It's gotta be in here. It's gotta be something right here. Oh no, it's just a book. Mannequin, buddy. Help me out. There's gotta be some secret in here. No, I don't want that. Who are you, ugly man? Alright, I'm gonna leave here. Oh, I need a hammer. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked when I do this, though. Please, dog, please stop crying. I don't like this very much. Can I please pick that up? Alright, let's hop. Oh! What happened? Why is there goo? Why is there goo down there? Why? Oh, I almost fell off. Alright. My finger's actually asleep. Everyone look. My pinky's asleep, so I'm gonna quick. It's a little comedic release from the god dang horribleness of this scary game. What is this box? Will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered the gate. I don't know what that means. That was a little off topic from what we've been going with lately. That was a little off topic. I don't want to go in this next room. Hey. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following charts. Trinity seam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machines will not check proper configurations until all rods are inserted. Oh, there's a third one. That's what I came here for. Where does this go? Oh, that's the other side of the rubble. I don't want to go back out. I really don't. So how about we just stay here for the rest of our life? And we never leave. I have a feeling this is going to go horribly wrong somehow. Alright, let's do this. Why? Can I just run this? I'm just sprinting. I'm gonna run for it. I'm done. Okay. Well, we should. I'm getting the shivers. I don't even know why. I just think something's gonna attack. Okay. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damn curiosity. Oh. I'm gonna run into the next room. And then we're gonna call it here for the episode. I know we're finally gonna get this machine out, but we're gonna call it here. If you like this video, though, subscribe and keep coming back for more. You know, I'm gonna keep finishing this game to completion, and I would love your comments. I want to know what I can do for you better, what you would like to see, even besides this game. But yeah, please comment down below and subscribe if you enjoyed this. It helps me a lot to know that I'm doing what I should. But yeah, come back for the next episode. I'm really enjoying this. I'll see you again soon. Bye.